Well, g'day guys, it's Board Buster from Wello Foilers. Yeah, today Troy and I decided to try and get down the bay early in the morning. Like there was a bit of wind predicted kind of all day, so we thought we'd try and get down there and get a parking spot and try and get some of this lovely flat water. Like the tide was low earlier in the morning. Of course, by the time we got down there, the tide had turned and it was coming in a bit, but yeah, it was still a fairly long walk out. And yeah, but we just wanted to get that flat water. As you can see, we've got beautiful flat water. And problem is, this time of year we get a lot of weed, and what happens is as the tide's coming in over those sandbanks, the weed kind of builds up behind the sandbank with the incoming tide, and then once it comes over that sandbank, it's just hell for leather with weed everywhere. Oh, it's terrible. Anyway, so we got out and kind of like before we went out, like we went and read the wind. We'd waited around for a while actually in the park, and we'd waited. Whoa! You can see Troy hit something in the water then. Anyway, yeah, we'd waited around for a while in the park, and because there wasn't much wind when we first got there. Anyway, it looked like it was picking up, so we went and took a wind reading, and it was up around 10 to 12 knots. So yeah, you did. Let's get out there. So we got out there, but unfortunately it died, and I thought, oh no, I've been skunked, and not again. Because this sort of thing happened couple of weeks ago to Troy and I. Anyway, I was in the water trying to couldn't even get up on my board, it was that light, and I could see Troy coming out, thinking, oh, he's not going to come out anyway. I said a little prayer to God. I said, oh, please God, send us a little bit of wind. These conditions are just perfect, and all we need is a bit of wind. Anyway, about 10 minutes later it picked up, and yeah, we're just flying around. Yeah, Troy kind of came out, and yeah, we both had a really good session in beautiful flat water. It was really warm today, like it was around that 32 degrees and like 85% humidity, so it was really nice to be out on the water. It was pretty warm for poor Sue up in the car park, and because when the wind's easterly like this, you don't get much of a breeze in the car park. If it's got a lot of north in it, you get a really nice breeze, or even northeast. But when it's really easterly like this, it's pretty sheltered where she sits in the car park or in the park, and yes. Anyway, yeah, we got out, and it did die off now and again, and struggling, but we got some really nice runs, and so it was a really good session actually. It was kind of one of those days where you just had to bite the bullet and go out, hope for the best, and yeah, it kind of paid off, so pretty happy. And there's a few guys, other sailors arrived, like Vando and that, and they kind of arrived and they saw us going really well, saw that we weren't going real well. They kind of hesitated to come out. I don't blame them really, because you don't walk out all that way. It's fair walk out when it's lowish tide like this. So you don't want to walk all that way out and get skunked, you know. So, but yeah, they eventually came out, and heaps of people walking up and down the sandbar, like really crowded. Like we didn't have too much trouble getting parking spots because we got down there early, but later on it got really crowded, and Not too bad, but anyway. See there, I'm struggling a bit on the jibe, but I only put in my Axis Art 999 V2 in today, so I probably could have put in my bigger foil and I wouldn't have had too much trouble getting up my foiling. Anyway, I'm on the Axis Blast 85 litre and I'm on the 6 metre duotone wing. So yeah, good combination. With this smaller foil, I just got to concentrate on keeping the flow. Like when I'm doing my turns, I'm trying to keep it a smooth arc and keep a little bit of speed up through the jibe. There's a few times there where it was just too light and it went complonk down and I fell off. Troy was having the same problem. He was on he had his 6.5 metre and his 85 litre Fanatic board, and he only had his small Fireball foil in. So yeah, he was having a bit of trouble at times. Yeah, it was pretty good. Like at times it was quite windy actually, but yeah, we got some really good runs. Really super flat water. The only kind of waves which interrupted us was there was a guy in a boat that was tow boogieing. So yeah, that disrupted the water a bit, but wasn't too bad. He didn't seem to hang around for too long, so that was good. Having a nice run in. Bit of nice wind there at the moment. You can see now the tide's really coming in, so there's not much sandbank left at the moment, but check out all the weed up on the sandbank, like ready to wash over. So it's a real problem this time of year. That's why we got out early, like the main reason we got out early. It's not very often you get some wind this early in the morning either. Like when we got down the point, it was 9 o'clock in the morning, so we're probably on the water by 10 o'clock. Good thing about it was by the time we came in, you could pretty much sail right into the beach, so yeah, good timing really. There's a bit of water washing over the bank there where Troy is at the moment, so all that water washing over carries all those bits of weed, so we're kind of tending to stay out further where the bank's still out of the water a bit, to the more to the right of the screen there, up to the island. So it's about you know, nearly a kilometre out. Anyway, this is Dean. So Dean's come out and he's on a 8 metre north wing, huge wing. But apparently he's only got either an 8 or a 5. He's got nothing in between. So yeah, he's come out and he's also on Axis foils. I think he had I think it's a pump and glide 1010. I think it was. And one board. So you can really see now that tide's really washing up over the sandbank at the moment. And now we're kind of like we're out further, like out near the island. There's still a bit of sandbank showing, so no weed there, nice and flat. Oh, fish jumping there. Oops, Dean fell off. Oops, I've fallen off too. Oops. Anyway, here's Vando. So Vando's come out with his 6 metre wing. He had his small foil in today, so he's trying to go for a bit of speed. And he's on his Skybrid, I think it's a 100 litre board. 90 litre, 100 litre, something like that. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. See you in the next video.